name is Justin Doctor, and I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at CompIntelligence. One of the services that we provide at CompIntelligence is to meet with all of the equity stakeholders at a company, review any plan documents and existing documentation, and make recommendations on how to improve efficiency, compliance, and be more in line with industry best practices. Today, we are going to talk through one of the top 5 stock plan process recommendations with our Director of Consulting and Administration, Michelle Tomasetti.
Hi, my name is Michelle Tomasetti. I am the Director of Outsourced Administration and Consulting here at CompIntelligence. A little bit about myself. I have been doing equity for, about 21 years now, taking companies through the IPO process, and then creating large, broad-based equity programs. And now I help companies with best practices, guidance, and manage the outsourced administration that we offer. Today we're here to talk about vesting and taxation efficiencies and some of the things that we come up upon when clients ask us to take a look at their practices around their vesting activities and how they apply taxation. One of the things that come up most when looking at this and whether the vesting process is efficient, first is, do you have an updated and ongoing demographic and year-to-date tax file feed? That is crucial in ensuring that everyone's tax is correct, they're being taxed in the right location, that their year-to-dates are up to date in the system, and that they're being processed accordingly so that they're taxed in the right location. The other thing we see there is not having payroll check the taxation before the vest is processed. A lot of times, even though there is an ongoing file feed, that maybe somebody is moved, somebody needs global mobility taxation, or their supplemental and year-to-date errored out when it came over in the file feed. And so we always recommend that all of our clients have payroll at least take a glance at the pre-vest report to make sure that those amounts and the taxation look correct. The other thing we see there is, when you have a large vesting event, anything that is owed for taxes, it needs to be paid to the IRS pretty quickly. So we also look to see whether our clients are able to make that tax payment to the IRS in a timely fashion. The other thing that we'll look for is route back. So a lot of times, if there's a file feed going over, maybe there's not one coming back into payroll. So when you have a vesting event that happens, we will see that a client will run a report maybe from E-Trade or Morgan Stanley ShareWorks or Fidelity, and it has all the vesting activity and the taxes, and then they manually feed that over to payroll, who then has to enter those. So we do look to see if we can find efficiencies in route backs and automate that feedback into payroll to create less work. We also, in having verify payroll, those vesting events, we want to make sure that we're not having to make tax corrections after the fact. So that's another thing that we'll look at. We'll also look at the method in which you withhold taxes. Is it sell to cover? Is it withhold to cover? And do you allow employees to have an election of both? How are you collecting via cash? Those are all efficiencies that we look at to see whether you're using your platform to the best of its ability.
Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you found the information helpful. If you would like to discuss how CompIntelligence can help your company, please visit our website at compintelligence.com or call us at 203-941-0723. Be on the lookout for our next video on stock plan process recommendations.